everybody, it's Tony. I'm coming on today to do a quick video. Well, it might not be that quick, but we'll see how it plays out. I am doing a video to give you some more information on Viggle. I have to first say thank you to GregThatDude for giving me a shout out regarding the Viggle app on Android now. It's available and Apple devices. It is a great app if you're a couponer because you get gift cards and one of them is for CVS. I have done a previous video, but I'm going to go into a little more detail with this video because I've gotten a lot of questions. I want to say thank you again to Greg and welcome to my new subscribers. I was like wondering why I was getting all these new subscribers. Like I didn't post a video, there was nothing special. Why am I getting all these new subscribers? And then of course I watched Greg's video and lo and behold, I figured it out. So this is my iPhone here and hopefully you could see Viggle is this little app down here with the V. It's not focusing. Right here. Anyway, that's it. So what you do is when you're watching a TV show, you check in. It's kind of like, you know, when you want to find out what song's playing on the radio, it can tell you, you know, the information. It's the same concept except it's for television shows and you get points for watching those shows. So the great thing about it is when you get those points, you can turn them in for gift cards. And then down here, it says rewards. So you would click on that and I'm getting a text message. Let me get out of there. Of course, they give you a bunch of different, I don't know why it's not, there we go. They give you a bunch of different gift cards that you can get. Some of them are gift cards, some of them are like entries that you could do. You can enter to win 5 million Viggle points and it costs you 1,000 Viggle points to enter. So if you want to do that and use some of your points, but there's Starbucks for you coffee fiends, there's Redbox, there's iTunes gift cards for you app whores like myself, Lowe's if you're doing any home improvement, Sportify, they added a bunch of new stuff, Sephora, there's Burger King, which is pretty much the only fast food, Gap, Gamefly, there's Best Buy. You can win an iPod, or you can use them for an iPod Touch. It's a lot of points for that. But there's the CVS one, and this is if you're a couponer, this is what you're going to want to use it for. Unfortunately, they just went up with their points to redeem the cards. They were 7,500 points for a $5 gift card. Now it's 9,000 points, which is still awesome. It's $5. It's free money. All you're doing is checking into shows. What else? You know, you're not spending a lot of time. It's a lot of fun to figure out ways to get these points and not watch the TV shows. So yeah, so there's that. And you could check and see what, you know, what would be the most beneficial for you. But if, like I said, if you're a couponer, you're going to want to use the CVS ones. So that's what Greg used. He got, you know, like you said, $25 worth of Viggle gift cards for CVS, and he used that on his smash and grab for CVS. And I am trying to plan out something right now to do also, but yes. So to get a little more into detail, and I have to let you know, we do these tiny chats with NeverExtreme, Jade, and I'll give their links in the bottom. If for some reason you don't know who they are, they're awesome couponers. You definitely want to subscribe to them. So Jade, NeverExtreme, and obviously GregThatDude. Again, I will link them below so you can get to their sites or their YouTube channels. Greg has a great a blog with all kinds of scenarios and coupon information, so you definitely want to check that out too. So what we do is every week or every once in a while, sometimes more, sometimes less, we go on to Tiny Chat, and they post it on their Facebook pages when we do have a Tiny Chat. And what we do at night is everybody that is Viggling, we Viggle together. So if you didn't record a show, you missed something, somebody else recorded it, it's kind of like a trade thing. So we play it over the computer and everybody who's on watching, they Viggle it. So what I mean with Viggle is there's a check-in down here, and when you're getting ready to Viggle a show, it's going to give you this information like it's checking the sound, and it will, if it's actually a show, it will read the show, it will tell you the show's name and the episode name of that show. In this case, obviously, I'm not listening to a show, but it will come up and ask you to try again because it's not finding anything, so I'll let it go through that. But, and I'm going to show you. So here it goes, it didn't find anything, so I'm going to go to try again, and it's going to, again, look for that show. So while I'm waiting, there's in the beginning of the app, it shows you the featured shows for that day, for a couple days. Sometimes it's like Monday, Tuesday, sometimes Monday, Tuesday, a couple Wednesday shows. It'll give you the points, bonus points for watching that show. So with Viggle, you get 1 point for each minute that you watch the show. So if you're watching an hour show, you're going to get 60 points. If it's a bonus show, you're going to get the bonus points listed on there under the featured tab. So the featured tab has like a picture of the show, the characters on the show, and it gives you the amount of points. It gives you the channel that it's on and the time that it's on. So here is what happens when it can't find a show. It says, we couldn't identify the show you're watching, but you can still check in by entering the show's name. So as long as that show is airing at the time that you're looking for it, it will come up. So right now it is 10 o'clock on, my cheat is usually I type the in the search bar. So you're not going to be able to see it because it's all white. Holy moly. There we go. But anyway, so it came up with 7 on, oh, I didn't type the, I typed there. So here. So now it came up with a bunch of shows with the in the title. So what I'm sorry if you can't see it. I know, there we go. Oh, maybe I need to get it closer. There. So it's giving me a bunch of shows. So right now The View is on. So I'm going to, if you can see it there, I'm going to click The View and, where'd it go? Oh, The View. Okay. So now when I checked in, this is what pops up. It's telling me that it's finding there. The View. So now in the upper corner here, it says check in, and you're going to check in to that show. So now for every minute that I'm watching the show, which I'm not really watching it, but checked into the show, I'm going to get points. So that's where I'm saying that there's some cheats and stuff that you don't have to actually be home to watch the show. I'm going to go back to what's on, and now I'm going to show you the different things that it has, the featured stuff. So here's Glee, which is on tonight. You get 250 points for checking into that. It tells you on the bottom here the day, the time, and the channel that it's on. So you just go through, there's Beverly Hills Housewives. That's an ad. It tells you how to use Viggle. It gives you like a little information. Now it's going to go into that, which I don't want to do. So we're going to go back and continue to swipe. So there's a basketball game that's on later today that's 300 points. This basketball game is on at 5 p.m. So I have a reminder set here for it to tell me when that game's on.
Viggle, a loyalty program for television.
Oh, I didn't want that.
You'll get Viggle points just for checking into your favorite TV shows. Tap the check.
Well, anyway, so that's the video that plays, and I didn't want to put it on there because I don't want to be in, you know what I mean, having anything playing on my video. So anyway, so that is the Pacers at Heat. So Pacers versus the Heat, and they're playing at 5 p.m. So now on my iPhone, it's going to give me a pop-up later this afternoon and tell me when that show is on. So what I'm going to do is, as I showed you, go into the check-in and find it wherever I am. I'm going out to with my parents today, so we're going to the movies and we're going to dinner. So I'm not going to be home early enough to check into that show physically. So I will check into that show, and as long as you're checked into the show for at least 10 minutes, you will get the bonus points plus the 10 points per minute that you, or the 1 point per minute for the 10 minutes that you watched it. So I hope I'm not confusing you, but you, in order to get the bonus points, you have to be checked into the show for 10 minutes. So say at 8 o'clock, there's 5 different shows on. At 8 o'clock, you would check into the show with the most points. So say you got a show for 250 points. Say it was Desperate Housewives. I know it's not anymore, but whatever. Desperate Housewives is on at 8 o'clock, and you get 250 points for watching that. You would check in at 8 o'clock for Desperate Housewives, and then at 8:12, give yourself 2 extra minutes, you would then check into Glee at 8:12, which is also on at 8 o'clock. So when you check into Glee, after you do the check-in, it's going to pop up that you watched Desperate Housewives for 12 minutes and you received 250 bonus points plus the 12 points for the minutes that you watched Desperate Housewives. But now you're checked into Glee. So you're going to keep that checked in for at least 10 minutes. So like I said, I always do about 12 minutes just to keep it safe. So right now we're at 12 plus 12 is 24. So at 8:24, you're going to check into the next show that's on at 8 o'clock, which could be Sharkmen on the National Geographic's channel. So that channel, say it's worth 275 points. You're going to check in at 24, and you're going to then get a pop-up that says you watch Glee and you got 100 and blah, blah, blah minutes for watching Glee. So that's what you do to earn the most points, because if you do the featured shows, you can actually earn about 2,000 to 2,500 points a day. That's not including the additional points per minute that you're watching shows. So that's what we do, and that's what I've been doing. And as of now, I've been doing it for a little over a month, I would say, and I have 104,590 Viggle points. Not bad for really doing nothing. So I right now can get